Здрасте, с вами я Талион, и мы продолжаем играть в Tales of Berseria. О, 3 победы. Новую территорию открыл. Да, неплохо так сокровище. Походу я уже практически все нашел. Наверное, около 3 еще осталось. Так, ладно, пошли поразговариваем. И знаем, что там с офицетом.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the Exorcists, but this village has changed. The Exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then. We haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
Странно, что с этим на подложу.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Ага.
Походу мы предлагаем за целое под обновление. Так. Новый тут. Ну вот это.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome to come back. The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
Старейшина, кажется.
The coming of the Malachim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malachim are our blades against the demons, and the Exorcists the hands that wield them. Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Вона ж раніше думала, що вона младша. Я не помню, сколько она сказала. 12-14, когда ей лет уже 16 было. Ладно, давайте купим, что там надо.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah, do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... Alright, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gold count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Alrighty, to the Morgana Woods to hunt.
Ну, а что там на известно стало? Мы же знаем,
Some
что там.
prickle boars.
Yeah, sure.
А, ну да, раньше я в не мог купить. Да, правильно. А, ну точно, сюда он не прилетит.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
О, ё-моё. Да не, пошли отсюда, народ. Мне вот тут кто-то маленький кабанчик надо. Ладно. Делби.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Блин. Лучше таблицу побежать. А, я думаю, что так непривычно? У нас Европа не тонет, снять.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Даш, непривычная команда, все рожак. Давай начали.
We can do this.
Вот это сила.
They were nothing.
Один удар. Окей.
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
Да, если бы еще всякие там монстры мешали. Пойди на ту сторону иду. Ну-ка. Да.
Woo! It's a biggie! No mercy! Wounds that will shield! Lethal head! Blast it again!
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Давай, давай, иди на меня.
I'm extra good at beating up the weird
They were nothing.
Стоп. Мне надо было в том, чтобы эти флаконки части вспомнить.
We can do this!
Like a hawk! Alright, first!
Что там, иди?
It's over, right?
Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These pricklebores might have all been family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy.
Ну-ка, я сейчас что было? Вот все. Нельзя выпал. Технично. Это не буду. Надо было сачки сделать еще быстрее. Надо не любовь.
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal,
making new friends?
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... It's... As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so you're scary! I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
Не может быть все так просто.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too!
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
Слушай, это что? Ну, для неправдоподобия.
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye. But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet...
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Luffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Наш бы и попробовать что-то.
Fog! Is this what Magilu was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Готовка. Произвезли. Спина, свежее молоко. По-моему, вот эту надо штуку буду приготовить, коли вели 20 уровня готовка дошли. Тоді ачивка или что-то такое получится. Ну, кроме схемы, по-моему, есть пока.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Luffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Luffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Это разом прощал с другим.
Why must you do this?
There we go! The truth at last!
Орудо. Отличный атака.
Out of my way!
Another new surprise. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What's the talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
No mercy! Wounds that will shoot.
Неплохо получилось. Рукру. Блин, надо в другую сторону попрыгнуть. Замер вода. Маджил, походу, с самого начала знал, что со всем. Ну или магия, управляющая сном.
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part. Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
Ooh, it's a biggie! Did you see that?
Leave the fighting to me.
You know what you're getting into?
Yeah. Рецептик.
You're strong.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
Ну, как минимум, Рукру хорошо бьется.
Are we ready for this? They were nothing.
Защита. Ну, палачин уже появился новый. И здесь уже новенький. быстро не респонится. Да, быстро убивать волчары. Мне интересно, что тут. О. Ну, в принципе, не зря спрыгнул. Вот так и приемлемо.
You're strong.
Victory is ours.
Сейчас, наверное, поздно нужно. Что-то чем дальше играют, тем дольше прогрузка идет. Это что-то теленка получается уже.
There it is! The Therian!
О, круто. Ветер.
I know you.
Killing flash!
When I get close, I won't miss! О, подошел. Блин, был тут продолжаю. А блин, ты забыл тут. Постоянно в нем дышать. Не успей прожать, то, что он не хотел во время удара. Ну, смотрите, боже, что меня. Поднажми. мне всех неприятно. Может, одной подлечить. Ну как нужно. Блин, одна пропадала. Давай, возьми его. Блин, не хватало жизни, не хватает. Это не было неприятно. Всех не понял, что надо какой-то. Снял поле. Переносим на круг. Неожиданно там тот женский. Да, знаймо мені так потративши факуном.
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
Неплохо.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
Нашел этот дом, интересно. Ну, тебе игру. Вот это походу. 58 уровень. При напряженном, офигеть. И есть еще выше. Ну, наверное, после окончания игры там вообще будет какие-то супер сложные уровни. Как-то желание сейчас нет. Может, нах и полезный, но сиденье их нули урон. Но напряженном не играть вообще не хочет. Уже на том, как у меня сейчас играю, довольно легко. Я далеко не уверен, что он на таком уровне сложности босс последний даже победил. Точно победил. Да, что победил нет слова. Побежу. Призраком кончишь в один минут. Давайте призраком сразу зарубок.
Are we ready for this?
Ну, волшебник не очень не радует. 50 левел. Вода и обычный кот. И это будет больно, если да, такое.
I can't even call that a fight.
Куда пока тикать можно? Да, табуку, конечно, он проблемный. Стоп, я не тодик. Вот это надо. Ну и броньку. Значит, одерка желез, что в руку сейчас.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Check out all these complicated looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it? Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free. Such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorius' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Oh.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Ну, осталось одно на это, в принципе, и все. А там уже будет близкий бой с боссами. А то Альфреда надо победить, Мельхиора, Арториуса, брата Рокура.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there?
Wait! That's one of Arthur's!
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Бог-повелитель стала леди. Или госпожа. Так. Куда учим идти?
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Угу. Все было только. Ну ладно, на этом я закончу. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До свидания.